week of games that I've been looking forward to. Bulls at home, Rockets at home, Bulls on the road. So this is a little mix of 93 and 94 squads, even a little going forward for the Bulls. So you're looking at Jordan Pippen, Kukoc, Harper, Bison Dele, Steve Kerr, Theus, old, but where I put him, Purdue, Longley, Johnny McRae, Paxson, Bushley. Couple fill-ins, I guess. That's their squad. And then the Rockets, they already have Drexler, Olajuwon, Kevin Willis. And the fuck is Kevin Willis on the Rockets? He's supposed to be on the Hawks. I feel like Kevin Willis would have been on the Rockets at 100 if he ever was. I get there's a 96. I guess it really doesn't matter. They can have him. Unless Hawks really need a power forward, which they don't. So the Heat could use him. I'm not really envisioning him on the Rockets for whatever reason. I would love to be there. Whatever. Alright, let's start it up. Let's show the league leaders. We got the battle of number one, number two scorers. I think Shaq would be running away with MVP though because of the rest of his stats. He's won. Oh, here we go. Award races. This literally just popped up. So he's won a bunch of Player of the Weeks and 2 Player of the Months. See how he is. Yeah, he's definitely number one for MVP. Okay. Bring back Murray. Look at that list. Dang, I'm not going to be able to overtake him for Rookie of the Year. It's going to be tough. I put him on the Kings because we should have started. Shaq's second for Defensive Player of the Year. Oh, Shaq might win. Good one. Most improved player. Clutch player, Jordan. Yeah, Pippen, yeah. Alright. Oh, that's just backcourt. Richardson, right? Yeah. 7. That's tough work. You want help also, can't you? Any other worthwhile stats here? Look at team records. Paper 60 with Nick Anderson, 51 with Shaq, and 50 with Dennis Scott. Fucking real life Terry Catlett hit for 49. Oh, and I hit for 44. So I got 4 of the top 5 scoring. All the top field goals made. All the top 3-pointers made. Not top on free throws made at all. All the top rebounds. Oh, no, that's not me. That was last year. 2 of the top assists. Only 1 of the top blocks. Yeah, only 1 of the top turnovers. That was early. His career total season. Over the season. No. Yeah, that's last season. Oh, yeah, so I'm 7th on field goals made. 1 and 2 on 3-pointers made. Climbing up the rebounds. I'm ready. I am ready. Where the blue is home. Blue versus red. Down by.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, with David Aldridge joining us on the sideline. Teams should be comfortable with each other now, Clark. What about the teams that are struggling to find it?
You know, every team dynamic is different, Kevin. The pace of coming together varies from team to team. I mean, there's no question that success on the court certainly helps everybody's attitude be better. If you can find a way to win while you're working through coming together, I think the camaraderie usually will take care of itself.
Now, here's Pippen, following the shot by Penny Hardaway. Here's Williams. Rebound, Grant. And here is Hardaway. It's Scott on the wing. Here's O'Neal. Grant the pass to Anderson. They shoot again. He lays it in.
Tough frame to deal with
inside. Get it under control.
Anderson knows just how to use his body to his advantage.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Good D by Anderson.
Not a strong finish there, resulting in a rare miss from him.
And finished off by O'Neal.
A guy as big as O'Neal running the floor like that? Are you kidding me?
Outside for Pippen. Right at the free throw line. And again, no good by Chicago.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen.
Got a hand on it, but just couldn't quite reel it in.
But you love the activity there. Putting in the effort and keeping the offense honest.
O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
The young legs of Shaquille O'Neal. Able to get off the ground fast to slam it down.
To the inside. Here's Jordan. Tipped away. Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And stolen by Jordan. To the paint. Here's Williams. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
This is the winning mindset Jordan brings to his team. Enjoys feeding his open teammates.
Harper against Hardaway. Left side, Anderson. Back to Hardaway. Shaq with a screen on Harper. Hardaway dishes to O'Neal. Harper with the steal. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in.
Playing with pace pays off as they got it right to the cup.
That's why more teams are pushing the tempo. It's high-efficiency offense.
Now here's Anderson. This game he had 12.
Defense got all kinds of fortunate right there. Usually he takes full advantage of that situation.
I'm sure he'll take another shot at it if they keep giving him openings.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Mike Dunleavy had a few moments to share with me. He wanted to know what his game plan was for Scottie Pippen tonight. Coach had an answer. He said it's all about pressure. I don't want Scottie to ever get completely comfortable out there. So that's the plan. Keep the pressure on Pippen all night long. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
Outside Hardaway. Stolen by Pippen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And Harper, the bucket on the assist by Pippen. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
As a defender, Jordan just dogs you. He never backs off, never gives you room to breathe.
Harper in the corner. Softly drops in the floater.
Showing off the soft touch and the value of having an effective floater in your arsenal.
Outside Hardaway. And the turnover again by Orlando.
Maybe only record way the last 8 record.
Now the Bulls with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And they double up Jordan. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Finishing with power.
Here are the Magic now. 6-point game. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, they'll be getting very familiar with each other as the season goes on. They'll square off 4 times.
And I think that makes for more exciting matchups as they learn each other's ins and outs.
Now here's Pippen. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Jordan against Anderson. The shot's good from Jordan.
They're not just on fire. Nothing is getting in their way on offense.
It's practically supernatural. The defense is trying everything.
So Mike Dunleavy's decided to take a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Bulls. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Magic. They're just sitting one spot down right on their heel. And Shaq with the slam.
An absolute load down there. They better put 2 bodies on Shaq if they want to prevent him from getting those second-chance points.
Out to Kukoc. Outside, Jordan. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Williams. It's blocked by Shaq.
Nice defense by O'Neal. You see the length and quickness of the ball.
Scott, good.
You do not want to let him get in a rhythm from out there.
And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 3-point lead. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Their execution on offense was terrific. They found their rhythm and continued to ride that momentum.
I just loved how relentless and aggressive they were. Looked to score as much as they could.
Here's Hardaway. After the made shot from Scottie Pippen. Count the basket.
What I like about Hardaway in pick and roll, he can see over the top. That's going to be a big advantage for him.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Theus. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Shaq.
You gotta like the confidence behind Reggie Theus' game. He knows how good he is and plays accordingly.
The Magic making a switch here. Armstrong's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Teagley's checked in for Bushman. Armstrong kicks to Grant. Inside, and O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Grant. Grant's got 3 assists tonight.
That height is something else. O'Neal can be dominant if he uses it right.
Here's Theus. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. McRae, no good. The Magic trail by 3. Pass to Grant. And the layup's good off the glass. Grant's got his second bucket of the night.
Sensing an opportunity to score and going after it. Superb job inside from Grant.
Here's Kerr. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Kerr against Armstrong. Pass to Purdue. Now Kerr. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 to shoot from the wing. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Shaq's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Grant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Grant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Hitting the open teammate. Nice floor recognition.
Purdue the screen. Theus the pass to Purdue. It's good. And the Bulls lead by 1.
We don't see it a ton, but Purdue does have really nice finishing skills around the hoop.
Orlando's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Grant with a screen on Kerr. Armstrong passes to Grant. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Great instincts to know when to release to the hoop on that pick and roll.
Here's Theus. Going inside, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And now Orlando on the break. And it's Armstrong missing. Kerr against Armstrong. Kerr the pass to McRae. Here's Teagle. From down in the low post, it goes. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far in my mind, Kevin.
Here is Armstrong. No scoring in this one. Scott, good.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
Pass to McRae. Here's Theus. Lets it go with the 3. The shot missing. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Orlando out in front, up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. Moving the rock and finding the open man. Selfless basketball.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Well, Orlando shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Out to the right wing. Here's Bowie, bangs home the trifecta.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Bulls trail by 3. Here's Pippen. It's Chicago with another bucket.
I think this is one of the sweet spots for Pippen's jumper. He thrives in the mid-range game.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Floats it up for Pippen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Taking flight, Scottie Pippen going upstairs.
Now Armstrong. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Bowie. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by McRae. There's the steal. Sampson's shot, good. And the Magic lead by 1.
Tell you what, this has been so much fun to watch. Both of these teams throwing haymakers.
They're giving the fans their money's worth in this one. Both sides competing at a high level.
Here's Theus. Pulls up on the wing. Doesn't go that time.
First team foul. Substitution for your man.
Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory.
Anderson.
Armstrong passes to O'Neal. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Shaq going to work inside.
You know the coach loves to see that extra effort for the second chance opportunity. Well done.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Bulls trail by 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Top of the key, Pippen. Over Anderson. Shot's good by Pippen. Pippen's got 6 in the quarter.
Very smooth there for Pippen. Knocks it down from anywhere.
O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. Oh, the size and the force of Shaquille O'Neal.
This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Purdue. Can't hit that one. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
We know he's a scoring machine. It'll be exciting to see how prolific a scorer O'Neal can become.
It's Pippen on the wing. Defended by Anderson. And Pippen slams it in.
Terrific move to avoid the defense.
You better believe it. Then capped it off with a big-time slam.
Love the aggressiveness to get right to the rim.
And here's Anderson for 3. And it's Theus with the rebound. Bulls trail by 3. Pass to McRae. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The vision for Theus is so elite. Check out that dish.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Hardaway kicks to Armstrong. Up again. Here's Shaq. Cruelly the center of attention.
He's got his fingerprints all over this game, excelling in every aspect.
Theus the pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Anderson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Armstrong dishes to O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Well, size-wise, that was a mismatch. Great idea to work it inside.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Grant, he's checked in for the match. Bowie comes in for Armstrong. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 5. Over Anderson. Jordan gets it to go inside.
The mid-range is more or less wide open for Jordan. It's a go-to scoring area for him.
Hardaway against Harper. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. Shaq down low. He's guarded by Harper.
On defense, Kukoc has length and quickness, which helps him stay all over you. Fighting to keep the play going, grabbing the board and sending it right back.
Upside Pippen. Here's Jordan. He's off on that one. Good D by Anderson. Hardaway passes to Bowie. To the paint, taken away by Williams. Hardaway against Harper. And it's Pippen in the corner. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Bowie. A 3 from Anderson. And he's good on the 3-ball. And it's an 8-point Magic lead.
Got to step out on that, or else Anderson going to cook you from deep.
Pippen kicks to Harper. Now here's Pippen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Grant outside. And he lays it straight in. Grant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
The story of their offense so far has been just that.
This is by far
looks
Grant's best
from
game of the
point-blank
season.
range.
This one
High post, Pippen. He's got 10.
Tell you what, you look at the rebounding discrepancy in this one, it's obvious they made a concerted effort to dominate the glass.
Yeah, they've been the more determined team, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's Harper. Shot to stop the run. They get it back. Jordan passes to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Down low. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Tonight, Scottie Pippen has taken over, showing he can be the guy on a team.
Orlando leading by 8. Grant right side to the inside. O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Outside, Jordan. Shoots over Scott. No good from Jordan. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Finding that close-range finish, Hardaway outworks the defense.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night. Kukoc kicks to Harper. Jordan against Anderson. From 15 feet away, Jordan can't get it to go. Shaq down low, working on Williams. Hardaway passes to Grant. Now, here is O'Neal. He's guarded by Williams. O'Neal, no good. Bulls trail by 12. Outside Harper, and stolen by Scott. And finished off by Scott.
Right now, I tell you, it's just clicking for them on both ends. I mean, good defense turned into great offense to keep them out front.
Outside, Kukoc puts up a deep 3. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got 11 rebounds in the game. Hardaway against Kerr. Taken away by Williams. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Boy, that's a high IQ play on defense there.
That's a spot where you want to foul. Send the message.
Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he sinks the second. Magic leading by 13. Now here's Hardaway. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component of their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Scott can't get it to go. Kerr with it. Pass to Jordan. And so it's Orlando looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been out from all over the floor tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back.
Game of the year for himself. Oh, 7-4. What a half.
To the action here. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
Already has racked up a double-double through the first half. We call that a stat sheet stuffer.
And if he can carry that performance into the second half, he's going to have some monster numbers.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Jordan. It's blocked by Shaq.
Just no chance on the shot. That was top-notch defending.
Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Pippen. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. Pippen's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Chicago. And here is Hardaway. Pass to Scott. Here's Grant. Guarded by Kukoc. Here's Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. No good from Grant. Bulls trail by 11. Outside Harper. And here's Pippen. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Jordan. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. I know, Mike, you love how guys are making plays for one another, and we've seen it all game long.
Yeah, a real balanced attack. Total team effort.
Understanding the offense. O'Neal showing you his basketball IQ early in his career. That's promising for the future, too.
Now here's Pippen. 14 points for him. And that one drops.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
It's Hardaway with the drive. Grant, that's good.
Yeah, good heads-up play by Hardaway. Clearly the rookie is paying attention out there.
Bulls trail by 13. Pass to Pippen. Here is Harper. Jordan inside. He's covered by Anderson. A nice shot by Jordan.
Once Jordan gets inside with the rock, it's practically all over. He's that consistent at close range. Pass
to Scott for the three. Here's Shaq. O'Neal with the second chance points. Great effort.
Battling for the second chance points there. That kind of effort is why they've got the lead.
Defensively, they need to match that energy, or they'll have a difficult time getting back into this game.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jordan unable to get that one. Good D by Anderson. Hardaway, no good. Bulls trail by 13. Kukoc with it. Now defended by Grant. Kukoc gets the bucket.
Moving the ball, that's what Harper brings this team. A guard who wants to share.
The Magic have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Hardaway finds Scott. Back to Hardaway. O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. And Scott has it in the corner. 5-on-3 break. Here's Kukoc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got assist number 5 here tonight. Harper against Hardaway. Bucket is good. Hardaway's got 6 points.
New to the league, but not to contact. What a finish by Hardaway.
Harper against Hardaway. Right side, Jordan. Jordan sails in for the slam.
No need for anything flashy or fancy. What they need right now is points.
That's right, Clark. He just wanted to make sure they converted.
But no reason not to put some power behind it. Let the defense know you're coming for them.
Fundamentally sound right there. Threw it down with two hands.
Yep, sweet dunk for him.
Beyond the aesthetics, a big 2 points.
Pippen can't hit. Magic leading by 11. Hardaway passes to Grant. Right wing, and stolen by Williams. To the middle. Here's Pippen. Floats it up for Pippen. Outside, Scott. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Great effort by Grant inside, earning a trip to the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size in there tonight.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
You know, Grant's a guy who, in my mind, understands the art and science of rebounding better than almost anybody else. It's about more than a physical battle to him.
Now, here's Jordan. 12 points for him. Outside Pippen. Clock at 6. Shoots over Scott. And again, no good by Chicago. Magic leading by 12. A kick out to O'Neal. O'Neal is double. Wants to get it to Grant and does. And good that time. Grant's got 5 points in the quarter.
For a guy who does so much of the dirty work, it's great to see them calling Grant's number tonight.
Jordan up top. The shape. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to watch a player put the well-being of another player at risk. I mean, he certainly deserved that flagrant foul call.
You know, Clark, the refs are all over that one. You're right, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable.
What separates Jordan from others, in my mind, is his singular focus. Nothing comes between him and the ultimate goal of winning the game. And he's making them count at the charity stripe. No surprise there.
The Magic making a switch here. Sampson's checked in. Hardaway against Harper. Back to Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got his 4th assist in this one. Magic leading by 10. On the wing, Scott. Pass to Sampson. Good ball movement here by the Magic. On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Harper. Scott can't get it to go. Bulls have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And it's Pippen missing. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Hardaway into the lane. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Strong move by Hardaway. He makes quick decisions for a rookie.
Pippen, the pass to Harper. Kukoc against Grant. Left side, Jordan. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 18 points.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard. Loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself. Every now and then showing he's capable of throwing it down.
Well, Clark, he obviously has the size for it.
It's his personality. Sometimes he's just waiting for things to happen. Other times, he's in attack mode.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Orlando making some changes. Turner's checked in for Grant. Bowie comes in for Anderson. And Armstrong subbed in for Hardaway. Kerr against Armstrong. Here's Theus. To the paint. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Bushler's checked in for the Bulls.
Chicago substitution. Number 30.
Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Kerr from the arc. Rebound by the Magic.
A knockdown shooter with tremendous confidence. Just couldn't get that one to fall.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to have that one back. I love how he challenged the shot. That takes some guts near the hoop.
Now here's Kerr. Nothing on the board.
Noble effort to take the charge, but I don't think he was quite set there.
Yeah, you could see him still leaning just a bit. Tough foul to take.
Here's McRae. Here's Bushler. Inside. Here's Kerr. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Nice job finishing inside. Kerr proving he's more than just a jump shooter.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Orlando leading by 9. Up top, Armstrong. Defended by Kerr. Pass to Bowie. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Bowie's got 6.
Being unselfish and finding his team the best shot out there, I like it.
Down low, here's Theus. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist.
Really nice touch from Theus. He knows when to attack defenses from this area.
Kerr against Armstrong. Pass to Bowie. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Not that hard to spot an illegal screen.
Most of the time, an easy call for the officials.
There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kerr, the pass to Theus. The shot from 20 feet away. Orlando grabs the miss.
I think there's way more they could have done there to try and open something up, get something a little better.
Yeah, they settled for a poor shot when they didn't have to.
Here is Armstrong. Hasn't made one yet. Scott. Off target from outside.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally.
Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Bushler.
I bet Coach loves to see this, attacking the interior for a safer shot.
And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Armstrong. Yep, that one goes in there.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
Bulls trail by 13. Kerr, the pass to Theus. Floats it up for Pippen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's a great way to energize your team.
Right? I mean, the timing and the chemistry on display with that well-orchestrated alley-oop.
And looking to even up the score. They're hoping that's the start of the run.
Drills it from outside. Bowie's got the lead up to 14 now.
I think it's on fire at this
Tell you what,
point.
until they force him off the line, he'll just keep launching it from there. I love the aggression he's showing.
As long as he keeps making his threes, there's no reason for him to change his approach. Make the defense adjust.
Shots good by Pippen.
Excellent confidence on display there from Scottie Pippen. Feels like he can take and make these shots whenever he wants to.
Kerr against Armstrong. The shot from 20 feet away. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Theus. He's covered by Armstrong. Purdue with a screen on Armstrong. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked by Shaq.
He did not hesitate to attack the shot, letting the offense know the room is under his protection.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Kerr from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Kerr, one of the best three-point marksmen in the NBA. His form, release, efficiency, perfect.
Skiles the pass to Bowie, and stolen by Longley. Fast break, here we go. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Grant is checked in for Orlando. Magic on defense. They've led by as many as 14 points. Skiles the pass to Grant. It's hauled in by the Bulls. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Kerr. And again, Chicago, no good. Orlando leading by 9. Grant on the wing. From deep three-point territory. It's hauled in by Pippen. Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Kerr the pass to McRae. Back to Kerr. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Shaq, and Shaq with the slam.
The floor general, Skiles, excellent at getting the rock to his guys.
Now, here's Pippen. Covered by Outlaw. Right side, Pippen. Doesn't go for him. Shaq with some nice D. Now, here's Grant. He's covered closely. Magic moving the ball around. Pass to Outlaw. To the paint. It's picked off. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
When they get the chance, this team loves to run, especially when Scotty is on the break.
Magic leading by 9. O'Neal a screen on Kerr. Skiles the pass to O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Fundamentally sound right there. Threw it down with two hands.
Yep, sweet dunk for him.
Beyond the aesthetics, a big 2-point.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. Inside, stolen by Pippen. Pops it up for Jordan. Michael Jordan finishes beautifully that alley-oop.
And there's Jordan's insane athleticism on full display. What a thunderous alley-oop.
So Mike Dunleavy's decided to take a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So for the Bulls, Williams is checked in for Purdue. Kukoc comes in for McRae. And it's Harper in for Kerr. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Mike Dunleavy gave his teams. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Jordan dishes to Williams. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 5 assists in the game. Magic leading by 7. Hardaway kicks to Anderson. Pass to Grant. It's Scott on the wing. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
The defense has a lot of respect for his shooting ability and showed it with the tight coverage there.
And you can see they recognize that. They are not going to give him that shot.
Jordan against Anderson. A shot by Jordan, no good. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
Just hanging up there.
Yes. Put some extra emphasis on that jam.
Man, was that special.
Woo.
A bit of it. Look at me up here. Got to be careful with that.
Now Harper. Just 4 to shoot. Fires it up. Williams. And it's Orlando with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Chicago on defense. 9-point game. Hardaway passes to Anderson. And it's off from 3-point range. Bulls shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Pippen's got 8 here in the quarter.
With his physicality, Pippen is fearless inside that painted area.
Now here's Hardaway. And they get it back. Shaq is screen on Harper. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Jordan. The putback goes up again. And he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
Just a high-effort save there. Snagging the rebound and sending it back.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Anderson, so thank God for Bowie.
Bulls trail by 9. Kukoc a screen on Hardaway. Outside Jordan. Now Williams. Stolen by O'Neal. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And there's the dunk.
You want to talk about power? What a forceful dunk.
Did you think that rim was going to come down there, Clark? Wow.
I did.
Super impressive. When he slams it, he makes sure the whole building feels it.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Magic leading by 7. Outside Hardaway. Harper with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. A huge two-handed slam.
He loves the bright lights. Ron Harper doesn't shy away from the big moment here either.
1:25 left to play in the final quarter. O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. Williams with the block.
Fantastic effort on defense, protecting the rim with his length.
Outside Jordan, stolen by Anderson. O'Neal. And they recover it. Outside Grant. Another chance here. Anderson trying to free himself up. And down goes the layup.
For his position, Grant has good vision with the ball. I mean, he can find open guys.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Hey, it's crunch time here. Do or die. And they decide to go to Harper, and he proves he's up to the challenge.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
What you love about Hardaway is his versatility, able to play 3 different positions.
And he commits the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. So it's Chicago now.
In order to get back in this one, they'll have to be perfect from here on out.
No wiggle room at all. Any mistake or lost possession could shut the door on their night. As clutch as they come. Michael Jordan, a huge bucket.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Boy, those were big free throws right there. It's exactly how you want to close out a game.
Outside Jordan. All right, here's Williams. Missed on the 3. O'Neal. Layup, no good. And so it's Orlando winning this one. And this one, Coach Fratello, was hard-fought and competitive right to the final seconds, which made it a thriller.
The type of game